Today is August 25th, 2025. I'm currently 22 years old. I just graduated from computer science 3 months ago, and I'm about to move to Toronto with 3 of my other friends to work on building a startup and other software companies. We currently do around $400,000 per month in one of the companies that I own, and in the other one that I grew over 3 months of summer, it is now processing $300,000 per month. So I have, across my businesses, we're processing around $700,000 per month, and with around 50% profit margins each. And yet I don't feel rich at all. I don't feel rich because I'm not. I can't buy an SF90. I can't go wherever I want, whenever I want, because I'm swamped inside of the businesses, and the businesses will not run without me. And we're being taxed to death. So the reality of it is, you need to genuinely make $100 million in revenue in order to actually feel rich. Although it was never about the cars and the flashy lifestyle. Look at me, I live with my parents. If it was about the flashy lifestyle, I'd have a supercar right now and live at a high rise already, but it's not. It was about the peace of mind, the not caring about bullshit, and not having to go and push carts at Costco and have some fucking bombaclat yelling at you because you took too long of a break or whatever. So it was never about the flashy lifestyle and the cars and the girls, but it was about the freedom of just being able to tell people to go fuck themselves. And when I think about it, it all stems from my ego. I think I have a very big ego, and I don't make it super known, but deep down I have a really big ego. I cannot accept the fact that someone can tell me what to do with my life, because I've been told that by my father and religion all my life, and it has grown some type of rebellion inside of me that I cannot take it from anyone else anymore. Or maybe that's one of the reasons. And it's also nice, but it's a super difficult route. I saw this quote that said, a sheep is fed all the time, but it has a leash around its neck. But a wolf goes hungry sometimes, but he answers to nobody. And as corny as it sounds, I would much rather be a wolf. And a lot of people out there says this, but they don't actually mean it. They don't live their life the way they say they do. They're like, oh yeah, I'm a wolf too. I don't want to be a sheep, but you work a fucking job. You don't have the work ethic. You work a fucking stable job with stable income. Your paycheck is promised. Anyway, I'm about to leave to Toronto in a couple days, and I have very mixed feelings about them. I think it's going to be really good for personal growth and taking risks and being focused and not having anyone physically around you distracting you. But also, it's a city full of noise, and I'm afraid that I'm going to get caught up in the bullshit. And also, there's a girl that I've gotten very close with the past couple months that live in Halifax. And I always knew, I told her, and I knew I'm going away end of summer, and it just happened anyway. We just got close anyway. And I feel like this girl really loves me, and I really like her as well, but I'm a man, so sometimes I have to do what's right and not what I feel. So if me moving to Toronto and working on building my dreams take my time away from her and I'm not enough for her anymore, I'm gonna be like, okay, I guess I have to let you go. If I'm not able to put the effort that she needs me to put. And I'm going to feel really bad about leaving my mother here all alone, because my father's working all the time and my sister's in school as well, so she's going to be alone at home. And I'm very close with my mother. I love her to death, and I've never been away from her for more than like 2 weeks in my life. My entire life, I've never been away from my mother for more than 2 weeks. So it's going to be a very big change, very difficult for me and her, but thankfully I can come and see her, and she can come and visit as well. But I've been really trying to think about what I really want out of life in the next year, the next 5 years, the next 10 years, and how I want to look when I'm 80 laying in my bed. What my biggest regrets would be that I didn't follow through on. And I think I need to get really good at something. I mean, just making money on the internet and having enough money for your age or whatever, I don't think that's impressive enough. I need to be really good at something. So I'm going to take on a sport, a combat sport, whether that is boxing or kickboxing, and I'm going to train consistently every day. And I'm saying this because I want to keep myself accountable, and I also want to make actual money. I want to be rich. I'm not rich right now. I make a little bit of internet money. I'm not worried about groceries or paying a parking ticket, but I'm not rich. I want to be rich, not the info or drop shipping type of rich. I want to actually be the ones that can own a yacht in the future. And when you look at those people, they either own a software that they've exited, or they're in private equity or venture, or they come from generational banking wealth family, which those you can't compete with. But the new money are all coming from AI, infrastructure layer, the application layer, and these people are getting fucking rich. Everything is just these AI companies just full of magic numbers. It's insane, the valuations. So definitely AI is where the money is, but we are currently building in the consumer side of it, the very application layer. So to make actual generational money, we either have to exit a bunch of consumer softwares or build teams around them and have them as kind of a cash flow, and then build an actual B2B software that we can raise tens of millions of dollars for, and we can build a generational company, which I honestly, I think I could. I would definitely try, but I don't know if other people I don't know, some people might doubt me, which has been the case all my life, so it doesn't matter. I feel as if I'm living this undercover life, this two-faced life, and nobody actually knows what I go through. I need to get really good at actually articulating myself, because I'm saying straight yap right now. I can be so much more concise. But goal is go to Toronto, lock in, make a couple $1 million, come back home, have a bunch of kids, find a wife, and buy a very nice house by the arm. And then what else is there to do in life? What else do you do? Should I build a personal brand and start LARPing? But it's not a LARP. If it's actually my lifestyle, it's not LARP. I'm just trying to think what I really want out of life. Travel. Maybe. Travel, buy supercars, do good in the world, in the fucked up world that we have built. Try to fix it. Bullshit. Yeah, those are some of my thoughts right now. I'm gonna take another video on my way to Toronto and talk about my plans there in more in depth. But that's my August 25th, 2026 update. There's a couple of videos I have that I've never posted, but I want to keep all of this part of a bigger video that I'm gonna make when I feel like I've actually made it. Right now I don't. Bye.